it simple. A simple life is a beautiful life.
Hi, good morning. It's been a while again. I wanted to show today how to remove lip tops from pot. Sometimes you do buy lip tops that comes with pot and soil. So how to remove it? So basically, you just give a light squeeze. You can hear the birds chirping or crow at the back because I'm outdoor today. So what you do is you do a squeeze around the pot, then you slowly pull out the tops, and then you can see all the roots growth. Yeah. So what you do is you have a container here. You put aside all this. Have a container here. Tilt the camera a little higher. Okay. So you see all the roots. It is all very well grown. Slowly use your finger and then squeeze all that soil out. Yeah. Start from the bottom. From the bottom and slowly to the sides. Put down the rest. Slightly squeeze, don't pull, slightly squeeze all the soil from the roots like this. Okay. Now. Okay. And for me, I would just trim the roots now, or you can remove all the lip tops from that and then trim the roots. So trim away all the fine roots. Trim away all the fine roots. Then let it dry. It's the one with the seed pod right in the middle. So if you want the seed pod, let it dry and then you can remove the seed pod. I have another video on how to remove seeds from the seed pods. You can check it out. And as follows the rest, same thing, lightly squeeze the roots so that the soil can be removed. Don't pull because you might pull the whole roots out. I'll put a cypress, I'll show you more. Oh, like squeeze. One thing about adult lip tops or some young lip tops, you will sometimes find some scars here and there on the body, right? I think that's natural because just like when we grow up, we have falls and we have scars here and there, so it's pretty normal or pretty natural for them to have scars. If the scars have already dried up, that's fine, you know, it won't affect the health of the lip tops. So that's that. Okay. One more. So lightly squeeze, yeah, lightly squeeze the soil away. Lightly squeeze the soil away. Okay, for instance, this is pretty dry, so this one needs watering. The scar I was referring to is scars like this. It can be due to the process of planting. There may be some light rot that cause the scar. So long the scar dry off by itself, that's fine. So you trim the roots, trim all the roots. You will find some that has roots like this, just trim it off. You'll be wondering there's twin roots here, you trim it off. And then you see the light green or white in the middle, and that's where the new root will grow. So let this let the root colors for a few days. Yeah. Normally I would suggest 3-4 days. I understand some will be too excited. They will want to plant it the day after. You can do so. If you plant it the day after, it would be great if you could water it maybe after a week. Let it rest in the soil, and you can water it in a week. Those that have dry for 4 days, 5 days, or even a week, perhaps you've forgotten it, then you could water it straight away. And how to water it, of course there's another video to it. There's few ways of watering. If you are a beginner, you could try misting the soil first. Yeah, misting the soil, mixed it up, and then plant the Lithops in. Okay, that's considered a safe way of watering. For me, normally I do deep watering for my Lithops. Yeah, I normally do deep watering. What you could do is you could cut it slanting. Yeah, there you can see the white area. So basically now this is fresh. This is fresh, so let it dry. Let it dry. As soon as you water, any dry Lithops will plump up in a few days. See, scars is inevitable. You cannot. Sometimes you can't avoid all this. When you buy a Lithops, especially in the pot, it's really hard to tell. So you know they live well. So just let it be. Okay. You can trim roots 1 cm or even shorter. I don't mind it short, because the objective is for them to grow roots. For me, as short as this, it will grow roots. That's not an issue at all. See the white. If you can't still see it, kind of a bit slanting like this. Yeah, you see the white. Okay. Why do you want to remove Lithops from the pot? Especially you get all cramped up. That's the time when you should remove all the Lithops and repot it again. See, I do sometimes, based on the root structure, I do cut it really short. So this rainfall, just give it good watering, and it will come up in no time. Maybe about a few days, maybe overnight, depending on each Lithops has its own structure. So some plump up faster, some plump up less, and when you plant your Lithops, yeah, when you plant your Lithops, this is a twin head. When you plant your Lithops, what you do is give it some space. Just quickly show you. Sorry for the mess here. I just quickly show you a sample here. Yeah. So, how do you plant your Lithops? What's the distance that you should consider? So again, I'm going to tilt this camera down a bit so you can see better. When you have Lithops, first thing first, your soil. In Malaysia, gritty soil is good. You can go 70% gritty and 30% soil, because our weather is really moist. can give a gap of this between them. Do like this. So you have this in between space, yeah, in between space. These are toppings, the bottom, the mixture of the soil. So plant it in. How far do you need to plant it in? That is also a question. I normally considering dividing a Lithops height to 3 parts, and this is the part that I planted here all the way down. Okay, so remember, just divide your Lithops into 3 parts: first, second, and third. First, second, and third, and you plant it in 1/3 of the Lithops. Yeah, have some topping to hold it. Toppings are good. Yeah, toppings are good because topping tends to hold it up, hold the Lithops up. At the same time, toppings will also deter insects from laying eggs on the soil. Yeah, so, and when you water, it also stays firm. So topping is a good idea if you have toppings at home. Yeah, it also beautify your Lithops part. Okay, so basically, this is a good gap. This is maybe about 1.5 cm, 1 cm to 1.5 cm. So why I do this is because when you do watering, if these Lithops need watering, you just water around it. Yeah, and it does not affect the rest, because this may not need watering, or this may not need, or this one may need, this one may need. So you can do watering. This is after you repot. Yeah, after you repot and the roots has grown, and in time to come you see one of it that is very wrinkled and needs watering, so you only water here. So that's the reason you plant your Lithops apart. Yeah, especially those who wants to have mixture of Lithops in one single pot. Yes, so this is the advice. If you plant it too close, when you start watering one here and this one don't need watering, the water will basically go into the next Lithop that don't need watering. And sometimes you wonder, ooh, why this one jelly? You know, I only water here, but because of the distance between the 2 Lithops are too close. So you can do this. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for viewing. Just keep it simple. Do subscribe to our channel, as and when I'm free, I will try to do some videos for you guys. Thank you.